Hello, welcome to you all to this Jnanavahini channel, and in this episode I wish to present the developments relating to internationalization of higher education that have happened during March 16 to March 31st, 2023. There are 5 important developments. 1. Time to go vocal for universities. 2. Recession threat to affect repayment capacity of Indian students studying abroad. 3. Foreign universities entry into India, the good, bad and ugly. 4. Foreign returned students to get chance to clear MBBS in India. And finally, guidelines for setting up foreign varsities in India to be out in May, says UGC. The first point is time to go vocal for universities. So, allowing foreign universities to establish their campus in India has its own merits. These foreign universities will have a set of challenges as well on the other hand. Some of those challenges include allotment of land for building infrastructure, faculty appointments, service conditions and compensations of employees, admission procedures, fee structures, change in work culture, financial and academic autonomy, etc. It is an opportune time for our policymakers to contemplate encouraging premier higher education institutions to open campuses in Tier 2 cities. So, institutions like IITs and IIMs can join hands with the state and higher education institutions in this regard. This collaboration will help save precious foreign exchange and bring state level higher education institutions to the level of top ranked institutions at the national level. The second one is recession threat to affect the repayment capacity of Indian students studying abroad. Threat of recession in the global market is going to affect the repayments in student loans, and this is going to spike in NPAs of the financial institutions which have sanctioned loans to these students. And the NBFCs and fintechs account for a major share of overseas education loan. Students graduating now face difficulty in getting jobs because of recession and thereby affecting the repayment to these financial institutions. The third one is foreign universities entry into India, the good, bad and ugly. As we all know, the National Education Policy 2020 has emphasized on internationalization of higher education, and UGC has finalized the regulations in 2023. Now the good part of foreign universities entry in India are this is a progressive initiative in tandem with the concept of contemporary globalization. It also is going to enhance the quality in higher education and create gainful employment for our students, and also helps save more foreign exchange. Then quality and excellence in Desi higher education institutions will be increased, and finally it is going to facilitate cross-cultural experiences in classrooms and hostels. However, the bad and ugly part of the foreign universities, in other words, the concerns that are being expressed include: 1. Reaping monetary benefits than vitalizing Indian higher education scenario. 2. Foreign universities may lure indigenous faculty with better perks and prospects, and we may lose competent faculty. 3. Well-recognized foreign universities may not be keen to enter Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities in India. 4. It is going to create a new elite category of higher education within the existing system. And finally, creating dual playing fields with different sets of regulations, 1 for Desi higher education institutions, 2 for foreign higher education institutions. It becomes unfair, unreasonable and unjustifiable. Next development is foreign returned students to get chance to clear MBBS in India. Supreme Court has recently told to Government of India to allow MBBS students who have returned from China and Philippines due to COVID-19 pandemic and the war affected Ukraine to clear their exams in medical colleges in 2 attempts. The theory exams would be concluded centrally and physically on the pattern of Indian MBBS examinations, while the practical exams will be conducted by the designated medical colleges. After clearing these 2 exams, students will have to complete 2-year internship, of which first year will be free and second year will be paid one as decided by the National Medical Council. The next one is guidelines for setting up foreign universities in India to be out in May. National Education Policy 2020 has recommended for internationalization of higher education system, and the motto is to foster academic collaboration between Indian and foreign universities. The draft regulations titled Setting Up and Operations of Campus of Foreign Higher Education Institutions in India regulations is prepared, and at any point of time these regulations are going to be adopted, and it is expected to happen in the first week of May. To conclude these developments in the internationalization of higher education, inviting foreign universities will have their own challenges. Policy making need to contemplate on encouraging premier higher education institutions to open campus in Tier 2 cities. Recession may in fact be a good time for students to go abroad, as it will take them at least 2 years to complete the course, and by the time global economy will be revived. These are merits as well as demerits connected with the entry of foreign universities in India, and MBBS students from China, Philippines will be allowed to clear theory exams in medical colleges in India in 2 attempts. And last but not the least, foreign universities which had secured a position of with the top 500 of overall or subject-wise global ranking would be allowed to set up campuses in India. Thank you for listening to this presentation.